Logynn. I am a game artist illustrator on Goldfish. Okay, the way I got started in the social casino industry was actually on LinkedIn. Somebody sent me a message. I never really even heard of social casino before, but they messaged me to ask me to come in for an interview at this place called Cave Games, which doesn't exist anymore. But I worked there for a year and it was really fun. And when Caves went under, actually like 15 of my friends and coworkers from there all came here to SciPlay at the same time. So it was actually really fun because we got to bring all of the things that we already knew from there and the ideas and a lot of the friendships and transfer that right over to working here at SciPlay. So I've been at SciPlay for 5 years, a little more than 5 years now. And I was really lucky the way that kind of played out because I started out working on Slot Dev, which is a team that's in Iowa, and it's a really fun team. Like they used to fly me up there at least once a year and we would have parties and stay over at people's houses and do all sorts of fun stuff up there. And we got to learn how to make like the actual individual slot games, which is really cool because you end up with this incredible kind of like collection of games that you worked on. And I think I did, I don't know, like 30 of them. And after I'd been doing that for a little over 4 years, they asked me if I wanted to move over to Goldfish because Goldfish was putting a bunch of like really fun new stuff on the roadmap to happen, and they hadn't really like defined like what the scope of that was. It's kind of unlimited. On Goldfish, we get to kind of throw our ideas in, and if everybody likes it, like we're just gonna run with it. So they felt like that was the best place for me because I'm always coming up with crazy ideas, and that's how I end up on Goldfish. And I've been over here for a little bit more than a year now. My favorite things about working on Goldfish, there are two of them actually. One is my team. My team is amazing. They are total goobers. Like they're all kind of odd in their own like super charming and really interesting ways. So a lot of times our meetings, at least a portion of it, ends up being like personal stuff or like tangents that we go off on, because people have just very unusual interests, and so it's been fascinating getting to know them and getting closer with them. That has been an amazing thing I didn't necessarily expect when I moved to Goldfish, especially because like a lot of our team is brand new, and like the caliber of the artists that we have that are the new artists is just incredible to me. And so that's a huge perk of coming over to Goldfish. And the other thing that I like about it is actually, it's like the aesthetic of it. Like in casino, like there are a lot of different themes that you get to do as an artist. You'll have like your own like favorites of those themes, but it's usually very like rich, sharp, shiny. I call it frosting for breakfast because it's so bright and so like intense and sometimes like overwhelming. And Goldfish I feel like is a little softer than that. It's a little warmer and it's like cuter, and it's still a really pleasant like experience and really exciting, but at the same time it's very warm and welcoming. The thing that I love about the Goldfish community is actually something that y'all like in the community probably wouldn't even know about, that we think about a lot on the art team, and that is that we actually have these personas that we try to make like an aggregate of what we know about the community and the people in it, and what they want, what they like and they don't like, into these personalities that we always try to include into everything that we design. So every time that we're making something, literally like at the end of every document, every spec, anything that we're putting together as a team to potentially be a feature or something, at the very end of it, there is like an exercise to remind us like who we're creating this stuff for, what they want, what they like, what is going to give them like a great space to feel relaxed in, or what's going to excite them and thrill them. And the thing that I love about Goldfish specifically is that they have a few special like desires and wants and interests that aren't necessarily true of all casinos. So like I've done art for Jackpot Party, and that's very different type of community and what they want. And for me personally, the Goldfish community and the kind of things that they're interested in, that they want to see, are things that are really ideal and like heartwarming for me and for my team to work on. Like, we're here because we love the same kinds of things that you do. I have a lot of stories and experiences in casino, but the one kind of sticks out to me as really teaching me what casino is for a lot of people was this one visit that I got to take with a bunch of my coworkers to the Isle up near Cedar Falls, Iowa. That's where one of our main locations is, and we have like great parties up there, and it's really fun to be in that office. And whenever we're designing something and we have kind of a question about like what's the coolest thing that we could do with this, we will actually take a field trip to the casino. And I remember this one time that we went up there and they had this slot called Angel Blade, which I think actually is in Goldfish right now. And Angel Blade is really special because the cabinet that it's on is this really neat curved screen that goes like all the way up from like, you know, like your lap level, like way up, and its sound system is stunning. And so me and a bunch of my coworkers were actually playing Angel Blade, and it is like a theatrical experience. It's like blow your hair back, amazing surround sound. And my coworker, she hit the free spins on it, and I just remember feeling like we were literally screaming, like the whole group of us just screaming at this game on the floor of this casino. And like, I'll never forget the feeling that I had of experiencing that free spins with my coworkers and my friends there. So to me, when I'm trying to imagine like what we're going for with a certain award screen or like a certain win, I want to get like a little bit of that feeling that I had hitting free spins in Angel Blade. Okay, so this question was really interesting because I've never even thought about this about myself. The question was, am I a high stakes or a low stakes bettor? And I was kind of surprised by my own answer, which is, if I think about it, I'm definitely a high stakes bettor. And it's not just in Goldfish and Casino, it's in like my other games too. Like any game that has like a chance element or an RNG element to it, where you don't know what's gonna happen next, and part of whether you're gonna win or lose this thing depends on what the game gives you next. Like, I love that. And I always want to see what happens. I always want to, like, it's just so tempting to like have faith and just like hit the button and see if it happens or not. So for me, yeah, I want to play with the game, not just me playing the game, but the game playing too. And so it's definitely high stakes for me. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more.